Hey, what's up, everybody? Chris Look here, man. We made it a full week, 66-day challenge. Today we're going to be talking about a little piece of art called the Mona Lisa. Now, I'm reading this book, Leonardo da Vinci, by Walter Isaacson. Great book. It looks at that man's life, and throughout his entire life, he was born kind of a bastard, right? And you know, what does that mean? His parents, his mom was not married to his father. His father worked in a notary. To kind of simplify this thing, if you're the firstborn son, you probably follow your father's footsteps. He'd been working in a notary. If that wouldn't have happened, we probably would have never had this piece of art here, the Mona Lisa, because Leonardo da Vinci spent his entire life experimenting with things and experiencing things. Those are what drove him to do whatever he did day in and day out. Described as a polymath, interested in everything. He studied, he dissected cadavers, he studied science, he studied math. He wanted to know why the sky was blue and why water was wet. All of these things he looked into, and his peers at the time were like, hey man, why are you doing this stuff? You're one of the most gifted artists in the area, in the world. Why don't you use your talents, make a good living for yourself, take all these commissions, work for a king here, a king there. But he didn't want to play that game. He didn't want to work for other people. He wanted to do what he wanted to do day in and day out. He studied everything. He studied anything and everything. How does this apply to the Mona Lisa? The Mona Lisa, he started, I think, in 1503, worked on it all the way up to 1517. He died in 1519. It was in the studio. He took all of that stuff, years and years of experimenting with different things, studying the human body, studying the way light hits certain things, studying the way pupils dilate even. 1400s, 1500s, remember all this, right? All of this stuff, he spent his whole career studying all of these things, and it led to one of the greatest pieces of art ever, the Mona Lisa. So what as we look at this on an individual level, like what is going to be your one thing that you're going to kind of, going to be known for your entire life? And in Da Vinci's case, he probably didn't know that this piece of art was going to, all of his life work was going to lead into this piece of art lasting, for centuries, hundreds of years later, right? So for us here, it's like no matter what it is, you got to keep fighting, keep doing what you want to do, keep pursuing things that you want to pursue. Set your dreams high, set your plans high, set your goals high, and just keep working on things that are going to get you there. And you can't really put a time on it. You can't really say in 5 years I'm going to accomplish X, Y, and Z. You just got to keep working. You got to keep going with the flow. Life's going to take you in all these different directions. Don't let other people say, hey, why are you doing that? You're wasting your time. Why don't you pursue this? Why don't you pursue that? You need to do whatever you want to do. And in the end, everything is going to be great. You might be known for the rest of life here on earth, as the man, like Da Vinci was, the man that created the Mona Lisa. Something that you might end up creating at the course of your life might make you last forever, right? So don't let people put you down. If Da Vinci would have listened to other people, he would have put down all of those experiments he was doing and just did art, art, art. And at the end of the day, he might not have been able to create something as special as this. Do what you want to do. Don't listen to people tell you that you shouldn't be doing that. You should be spending your time on this, and keep trying to create something special for your life and for everybody and all the generations after you. Hope you guys like this. Peace, everybody.